Hey guys, Code43 here today with another tour for you. Today I've got this 1994 Mini Cooper to check out for you. Rover Mini Cooper, imported from Japan by Nomad Auto Imports here in Flint, Michigan. Let's do a little walk around. This car has been fully detailed. It's set up like a race car. It's got full custom suspension in it, larger brakes in the front, wide wheels on all four corners, slightly wider than factory fender flares. It's originally a British Racing Green metallic paint job, but repainted in Lotus Green with yellow stripes. You can see the big red sway bar on the front. It has a matching one out back underneath that I'll show you. The bumpers are removed. It has an aggressive stance to it. You can see that there's some camber in the front wheels. Fender mounted mirrors. All original wipers, rain guards, glass, all original sheet metal as far as I could tell. The car's really clean top and bottom. An aftermarket center exhaust with a tow hitch out the back. I'll show you in the trunk here. There's the spare tire. Battery is here. That's the fuel tank and the high pressure fuel pump. Although this was originally a fuel injected engine, this one has been converted to a side draft carburetor, which I'll show you. Shines really nicely in this light. Originally this car would have had door mounted mirrors, flag style, but like I say, it has fender mirrors equipped on it now. I'll show you the inside. Factory dome light is working. Headliner's in beautiful shape. It has a Cobra racing seat on the driver's side. It has some diamond plate floorboarding in it. It also has this beautiful hand knurled metal dash in it that someone local did, and this wraparound piece around the climate controls here in the center. It has a lowered steering column for a better angle on the steering wheel. Normally these are kind of way up here and it kind of drives like a bus. It does have the ETC electronic toll collection system. You have a switch for the engine fan right there. You have a power point. You know, these beautiful Smith's gauges. You got voltage, current draw, a clock, engine vacuum, fuel gauge, oil temperature, water temperature, as well as oil pressure, tachometer, and then one of the classic style speedometers from one of the 60s cars in kilometers an hour. The factory stick shift shows that it's a 4-speed, but this actually has a 5-speed transmission in it. They add an extra gear into the original style transmission, and they use the original linkage, so it may say 4 gears on top of there, but there are 5 gears in here. Let's see if I can get the hood open. There is still a back seat in here, the original green vinyl leather back seat. The rear speakers have been removed in the interest of weight reduction. And like I say, there's no carpet in here. That is the original style front seat. However, that is black. The door cards should be original. It's got metal handles for the door release and for the window crank. I'll show you the lights here. Low and high beams work. Signals are working just fine. They blink with the little side markers that you see there on each side. It has LED brake light bulbs on it, and then it has orange running light bulbs in the top half of the lights. The reverse lights also work. It's got a wild center exhaust system. You can see the bottom of the battery box here is really clean. There's the matching rear sway bar. Underneath the car is really, really nice. Factory skid plate. Behind the sway bar. Frame rails look really good. It has, like I say, a large brake kit with larger brake calipers on it, stainless steel brake hoses, Something I forgot to mention inside the car is also a rear brake proportioning valve. This red handle down here that can be twisted while on track to adjust your brake bias. Okay, here comes the fun part of this car. The Swift-Tune built engine. Originally would have been a 1275cc 4-cylinder with single-point fuel injection and a manifold on top. It's been converted to a side draft carburetor with this wonderful throttle linkage. And then this Swift-Tune built 1380cc, so bored over 1275. We're thinking it makes in the neighborhood of 120 to 130 horsepower. It's pretty darn fast, considering the stock car would have made about 65 with a manual transmission. Nice fuel pressure regulator, since I think it still runs the fuel injection pump, even though it's a carbureted car now, so that will keep the pressures in check. Silicone hoses everywhere that I can see in here. There's not too many hoses to see, but the ones I do are indeed silicone. But yeah, it's very peppy, a lot of fun to drive. I'll get you a couple of sound clips here. Just wanted to show the paintwork a little bit closer. It is absolutely stunning. I don't know when it was repainted. I'd guess sometime in the last 10 years while it was in Japan. But it's just shockingly nice to look at now that it's all shined up. Oh, it's beautiful. This ducktail spoiler off the back of the roof is really cool. I'm sure it has some real effect to the car at speed.